Hey guys, Jeff the Nature Guy here at ZooMontana, and I got a pretty cool thing we're going to do over the next couple months. Every month, I'm going to introduce you to one of our keepers here at the zoo, because it's these guys and these gals that do an incredible job of making everything work here at the zoo, and of course keeping these incredible animals alive. So today, we're going to introduce you to Dylan, and Dylan's one of our newest keepers here at the zoo. And Dylan, what got you into the zoo field? Why are you here?
I took a class in 10th grade. It was environmental science, and we watched a video about the gray wolf issue. And when I watched that video, I thought it was such a cool program, them reintroducing all the gray wolves back into the wild, particularly in Minnesota where I lived. And that just really got me into animals. I didn't realize I loved animals, and then I watched that, and immediately I signed up for zoology classes.
See, that's phenomenal. So you went to school. So what exactly did you study in school? What was your degree in?
Zoology.
So okay.
Yep, at North Dakota State University in Fargo. I studied zoology with a background in fisheries and wildlife management.
Fantastic. Now, I know you pretty well, and I've learned some of your mannerisms, and I know that even though you're a zookeeper, there are some animals you don't like. Tell me some of those animals that you're not the fondest of working with, even though you do work with them and you take good care of them. You're not real happy about
I like all the animals, but there are some that I'm very afraid of. I have no reason to have this fear, but the cockroaches I'm horrified of. They cannot physically hurt me, but I have yet to touch one. I've touched babies because they don't count as cockroaches yet in my eye, but the big ones, I've yet to touch one. I don't know why, I'm just afraid of them.
Yeah, and that's all. We've talked about fear of animals before. I've often told these guys I'm afraid of horses. I don't like horses.
Really?
I like nothing to do with them, and when I walk the two horses we have here at the zoo, I'm absolutely petrified.
But you're such good friends with Troy.
Well, good point. Yeah, our education guy is kind of crazy, right? Now, what about animals you like? What's your favorite animal in general? Not just here at the zoo, but overall, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal are probably big cats.
Big cats?
Yep. I was an intern at the Minnesota Zoo, and I would show up an hour early to sit with the mountain lions and get them more used to people.
Okay.
And I would read stories to them. I'd speak Italian to them. I was learning Italian, so I spoke languages to them. And by the end, exactly, Mamma Mia. And by the end of the summer, our mean mountain lion would come up and sleep right next to me against the fence.
Fantastic.
So I love big cats.
So you probably love, I know a lot of the viewers out there love Fierce of the lynx. You're probably a big fan of Fierce.
Fierce is one of my favorite animals.
Yeah.
I do help take her on walks.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite to work with. She's not my animal that I take care of, but every chance I get, I go down there and visit her.
Awesome. Now, before we go, if there was one thing you wanted to tell the kids out there that want to be a zookeeper or want to do something that they dream about doing right now when they're young and they want to, aspire to be president of the United States, what's the best advice you give them about doing what they want to do?
Probably to open up their mind to everything, to build relationships with all sorts of people. Always be open to receiving any type of information, any type of knowledge you can gain. What you gain from one field might be, you might not think it will be applicable to another field, but everything you learn will always help you in everything that you do.
Great advice from a great keeper. If you guys want to meet Dylan, come on out here to the zoo. You'll see him back here. He works mainly in the living wall area. You'll see him over in the barn with the beavers. He's all over the place. He's one of those keepers that can just do it all. So obviously, thank you so much. Great meeting you. And guys, we'll see you out here at ZooMontana. Until next time, I'm Jeff the Nature Guy. We'll see you real soon.